I was born in Hong Kong, came over here as a student immigrant. My professional training is in business and finance, and I work as a federal regulator. I've been collecting for about 30 years. I started about early 1980s. My collection's got about, I don't even know exactly how many pieces, but it's about 350 to 400 pieces. Collecting contemporary Canadian ceramics is really very exciting because the range of sensibilities is just immense. And that to me is really exciting as compared to collecting historical ceramics. Canadian ceramics is more than pots. It can be sculptural, it can be conceptual, it can be a very tangible thing, it can be an intangible thing, and it can be recognizable or cannot be recognizable. It can be about living, it can be about ideas. It is actually, to me, about life because of the range of sensibilities involved. What's interesting is sometimes when I look at a piece, I would decide right then and there that I would want to have it. But with some others, it would take me a while. I would look at it, then have to go back and think about it for a bit. And some of them would have to think about it even more before I can decide whether I like to acquire that piece. But it's always that that's something in there that really stirs me. A few years ago, I suddenly realized that the collection is actually a pretty rich one, and that I am the only person who actually can appreciate the richness of the collection. And then I decided that rather than this little guy, just this one little guy having access to this rich collection, perhaps I should open it up and share it with more people. That's when I decide that I'm going to look for a suitable institution for that collection. I decide to select Gardiner for the donation basically for three reasons. I think the first reason is that I'm convinced that the Gardiner is committed to ceramic art with a focus on contemporary ceramics. The second reason is that the Gardiner's got a historical collection, and it helps because a lot of contemporary potters and ceramicists, they make reference to historical ceramics. And having a historical collection provides the contemporary collection with continuity and a context. The third reason, and to me is the most important reason, is that the Gardiner is a small institution, but it is a very nimble and a very flexible institution. And it is willing to recognize and accept what ceramic art is. And ceramic art nowadays can be anything. So I think that is, to me, the most important reason why I selected Gardiner for my collection.